Last month, I sat in this chair and voiced my concerns after learning in a letter from the Office of Mathematics that my 8th grade daughter will have to take the Algebra HSA in January after only 4 months of instruction. I have here a typical year-long Algebra 1 book. As you can see, it's rather thick and it covers 14 different units that would have better prepared her not only take but pass the Algebra HSA. Instead, this information is being sliced and diced to fit into 4 months of instruction. For the past month, I watched my daughter bring home worksheets from the new Carnegie Learning Algebra program that Baltimore County has adopted, and I must say, I am not impressed. There are very few explanations on how to solve problems, which makes it difficult for me to help her with her work. Apparently, the students are supposed to engage in exploration and come up with their own ideas of how to solve the problem. Excuse me, but they only have 4 months to prepare for the HSA assessment. Who has time for long, drawn-out exploration periods? Besides, why must they reinvent the wheel? If a formula or process has already been discovered, teach it to them and then let them spend time applying that knowledge. I was extremely curious to know what my child will be doing for the rest of January until June, so I scheduled a meeting with my child's teacher and the math chair at her school. They were very professional and answered my questions based on what they were told from the Office of Mathematics. The September letter stated that students can be retested in May if they fail in January. Well now, how soon after testing are the results made available? In about 2 months, I was told, which puts us into the month of March. So for 2 months, teachers will not know who passed or failed the HSA. They will not be able to target those individuals who will have to be retested in June. Okay, so while we're waiting for the results, what exactly will my child be doing from January to June? I found out that the teachers will be focusing on the Carnegie Learning Algebra curriculum, which is designed to help students prepare for the PARCC assessment. But my child is required to pass the Algebra HSA. Is she supposed to take this PARCC assessment as well? No. So you're telling me that my child is being given 6 months of instruction for a test that she won't even have to take, but only 4 months of instruction to pass the Algebra HSA, which is a required assessment for her to get her diploma? Does this make any sense to anyone? This PARCC Algebra assessment is not a required assessment for this 8th grade group. Oh, but here's the best part. Items on the Algebra HSA, such as the stem and leaf plots, box and whisker plots, are not even addressed within the Carnegie Learning curriculum. So not only are students being given more instructional time for assessments that they do not have to take, but that instruction will not help better prepare students who fail the HSA in January and need to be retested in June. Again, I ask you, does this make any sense to anyone? Where is the data that shows that 4 months of instruction is adequate time to prepare and pass the Algebra HSA? It is almost now the end of October. Algebra teachers across the county have only 2 more months to fully prepare students for the required Algebra HSA. Knowing that, what is the probability of students passing the Algebra HSA at the same rate as previous students who were given a full year of instruction? Also, when these underprepared students fail the HSA in January, do you think that they will be more likely, equally likely, or less likely to want to take higher level math courses in high school? The phrase creating a culture of deliberate excellence can be found on the website as part of the Baltimore County Blueprint. If that is the case, why is the county deliberately shortchanging its students and creating a culture of fraudulent academics? Thank you for your time.